Alright guys, welcome back to Death from Above 40k. So I am here today at first day of the club I've opened, and I'm going to give this list a run today, so I might get a few bat reps in with it. So what I'll do first, I'll run you through the list that I'm going to be using for the day, and then I might quickly give you a quick tour of what I've done here today. Alright, so in the list, we've got a battalion, so it's 1500 points in total. We've got my Chaos Lord here with his mace, or should I say Warsmith, and Combi Bolter. We've got a champion with a Combi Melter and a Power Axe. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 5-man units of Chaos Space Marines, each with a las cannon. Alright, also then we have 3 elite slots, so we've got 2 Greater Possess and 1 Hellbrute with twin las cannon and rockets. Okay, then if we go to heavy support, we've got a Forge Fiend. I was almost going to call it a Maul Fiend. Forge Fiend. And he's just got the 2 Hades autocannons and the Iron Jaws. Looking all mean today. And then in the flying section, we have Helldrake with Bale Flamer. As you can see under there, he's burning all these people with white fire. Cool model. Just wanted to get him out today and have a run with him. And then we have, that's the heavy detachment. I've forgotten what it's called again, but 3 Venom Crawlers and Master of Possession. So that'll take me to 9 command points. So here's the army, obviously Iron Warriors, and yeah. Alright, when my opponents get down here and we'll get into it. Alright. So as said, this is the first table where I've set my army up, so I'm just giving you a quick tour of the club. So I've set up one table here is city terrain, which I've placed my army on. If we come over here, we've got table 2, got a rock and a desert theme today, all that sort of stuff. And then our third table, which is about the maximum I can fit in the club at this point in time, is the stuff I was just painting up some new terrain for, which is a bit of a city or space station. So I just finished painting up these oil pipelines and crates. The guy that sells us these crates and pipelines is coming down today, so he might be able to give you a bit more of a thing. So this is a bit of a wide pan at the moment. Starting off small. So this will be the new Death from Above 40k Battle Reports Club. We're based here in Shepparton, so if you're interested, I'll leave the link to the group in the picture above. And if you want to join and follow us along for all our shenanigans and battle reports, or you want to come and give us a game, feel free to. Alright guys, I'll get on with this battle report. Psychological warfare. Alright guys, so he is my opponent, who is also a Chaos player, but he's brought down Deathguard with some special twists in it. He customises his own models with its laser MDF, did you say? Yep, laser cut MDF. They're all the 3 vehicles there are made of wood. So we've got these, which are usually Plague Burst Crawlers. Well, they are Plague Burst Crawlers, but he's made them out of MDF. So we've got Plague Spitters and the cannon on top and everything, but we've got a more unique look to it. So there's something really new on the channel and groovy today. This is, what you call him again? Scuttlebug. Scuttlebug, that's a rhino there. 2 Combi Bolters on that one. Yep, which is why not pay 2 points to round out the list of 1500? Absolutely. So they're the 3 ones I really wanted to show off first. We've got 2 of these in here. And then obviously Scuttlebug, so we'll see him throughout the match. But then in the centre here, what do we got? We got a... So Demon Prince there, no wings on the Demon Prince, so that's something a little bit out of the ordinary. He's also Skaven. He's an Arch Contaminator Warlord, so that's the only thing he does. He stands in the middle of the group just as like he's doing now and gives everybody a buff. Alright, so I see you got a Foul Blight spawn at the front. Foul Blight spawn there, yep. And Biologist Putrefier. That's the one. And now all these guys, how many units of troops is there? We've got 4 squads of Plague Marines. Yep. So we've got a squad of 7, 2 Blight Launchers and Plasma, unit of 6, 2 Blight Launchers and Plasma, unit of 5, 2 Blight Launchers and Plasma, and the last unit over on the right hand side actually has 3 Plasmas in it. Beautiful. A little bit of music for us there. And at the back we've got a Fetid Bloat Drone with 2 Plague Spitters. Yep. So... Now I've just realised the only thing I haven't put in is the 12 Poxwalkers, which is supposed to be in there as well. Alright, so we'll get those 12 Poxwalkers and we'll put them in the deployment. Yep. And then we'll get to it. Alright guys. Rather shit. Alright guys, so we're doing a little bit of a custom mission with this. So pretty much the way we've done it is, This is Tim's new terrain piece that he's selling on his website, which he's going to give me the link to, which I'll put in the description. So we're making that the centre objective, which we're going to make 3 points at the end of the match, and then we've been given 1 in each of our deployment zones, which under the boxwalkers. Under the boxwalkers. So underneath all this glorious squidopusses and gooey stuff. So while I got this too, I'm just going to go over the battlefield for a bit, because all this terrain that we're using, so like this big centre chapel, all these different pieces are also stuff that Tim makes with his company. What did you say the name of your company was again, Tim?
Miniaturescenery.com.
Miniaturescenery.com. So he's going to give me some links, which I'll put in the description. So all these like bits and bobs, this what we call the pumping station here.
That's the industrial pipes there.
Industrial pipes. And yeah, just pretty much all these little rubble bits and stuff. So he does laser cutting with MDF. So it's the same.
And the vehicles as well.
And the vehicles. So the vehicles, he's pretty much created this table. So we're calling him God for today.
I'll take it.
You'll take it. Alright, so Tim set up first on this unreal looking battlefield because of all this awesome and glorious terrain. So he gets a +1 to his roll. So we'll roll off. I got a 1.
I got a 2.
He's got a 2, so he's definitely ahead. I'll attempt to seize the initiative.
That's the opposite of what you want.
That's exactly right. Alright, so Tim's going to have his turn 1 with his beautifully painted Deathguard, and we'll get back to you at the end of his turn. Alright guys, so end of Deathguard turn 1. He's made a solid advance forward. These guys here are in the Rhino, which is up here. So he's made a good push, so he's pretty much already in the centre of the board. So the main amount of shooting shot over here from this big squid boy here, and took off 2 wounds, was it?
2 wounds.
2 wounds, yep. And then everything else in the centre here focused and shot down into this and took him down to 1 wound. So I nearly lost the spider straight off the bat, so I've just realised there's a lot of plague weaponry, plasma weaponry, all that in amongst all these guys, and he hasn't even got to his bolt weaponry yet because it's not close enough. So it's good first turn. So I'll have my first chaos turn, and we'll get back to this.
So if it's rapid fire, it says bolter in the name.
All right, guys. End of my first turn. So I've made a big push into the centre here. I heal a couple of wounds on this guy, so we've got a bit of a strong presence in the centre. That stayed back, and these guys stayed here. My Hell Turkey done a big flying sweep around the battlefield and landed over here and did nothing to anybody. So he may come into the battle later. So pretty much shooting wise, all these las cannons shot over here. Mind you, it had a -1 to hit and took 3 wounds off that. And everything in here shot into here and killed 2 plague marines, and that was about as good as it got for me. So we'll have a plague marine turn 2, or Deathguard should I say, and we'll see what they can do.
On the shield drones as per.
Alright, so the end of Deathguard turn 2. We've pushed further again into the centre here. He's pushed further over here. His squid's literally just wrapping all over that building. Reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean. And these guys jumped out and jumped up here. So, shooting wise, we've pretty much, if we start over here, these guys shot into there and killed a few more wounds off my Hellbrute. This thing shot at some marines but didn't do anything. This thing targeted in here and helped take some wounds off some stuff in here. And then it was pretty much a culmination of half of this stuff shot in here and took wounds randomly off different spiders all over the shop. And then there was a little bit over here that got this guy down to 4 wounds. The majority of that work was the old foul blight spawn down here as per usual.
I got greedy and split my stuff up too much.
You did split your stuff up, but you're still doing damage all over the place, so it's working out well. Alright, neither of us got first blood or anything. No warlords have been killed, so I'll go and have my second turn and see if I can actually shoot something to death this time. Alright.
No, it's not happening.
It's not happening. So, at the end of Iron Warrior's turn 2, we've pushed way deep into this temple. As you can see, there's just all kinds of monsters and chaos and everything. There must be something really good down this pipe for everyone to be charging in here. We've got drones and all sorts of stuff. So, pretty much, I pushed forward, did some shooting over here. So we've taken this down to 8 wounds. The combination of these 3 guys punched their way through all the poxwalkers, clearing out the centre, and then these 2 guys ran through. How many did I kill total with them? 2?
2.
2. So 2 Greater Possessed and I killed 2 Plague Marines. So
after I didn't manage to do anything in Overwatch despite hitting about 8 times in Overwatch as well.
Yep. So not a lot happened there, but we're in the combat. The Hell Turkey sort of cooked into some stuff. I think he killed a Plague Marine and then he dove in there and did nothing. These two are still fighting. Over here, everything here that is anti-something, shot over here, we've taken it down to 4 wounds. And then all the bolt weaponry combined, shot over here and killed 1 guy. So that pretty much rounds up my turn. It's just an attrition battle, grinding it down. Everything's in the centre, so we'll have Deathguard turn 3, is it?
3? Sure, let's call it 3.
Yeah, because I think this is your 3rd turn coming up, because you had first turn.
Sure.
Alright, so Deathguard first 3, 3rd turn 3, can't even say it, too much Coca-Cola. Alright, stay tuned.
You may spend one, you can.
Alright, end of Deathguard turn. If we come into here, there is just a massive brawl still going on in here, so pretty much, not a lot happened over here. There was a little bit of shooting. The biggest thing that happened is he rammed this into my Hellbruten guys, shutting down some of my gun line, which was pretty funny. If we come over here, the Hell Turkey killed a guy here in combat, and he punched it. He's still punching it, still killing it. The Demon Prince just hacked through my Greater Possessed with ease after shooting the crap out of it. This big squid's come in here and locked some stuff down in the centre. Now the squid over here, charged into combat. He didn't really do much in combat, but then he blew up. He took mortal wounds off this guy, this guy, this guy, nothing off this guy, some off this guy, and some off the Demon Prince, and he killed a guy over here. So there was a massive explosion from a squid in the middle.
Totally worth command point. 1 shot.
It was, just for the absolute carnage. So he's over here in the dead pile. You did well, mate. Alright, so I'll get on with my next turn and we'll see if we can't keep this carnage going, alright? Too easy. Yes. Alright, end of the Deathguard turn, rounding up. So, no, this was the end of my turn, wasn't it? I'm Warriors. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so we'll start over here. So pretty much we backed out of combat and used some las cannons, shot into the Rhino, took it down to 8. Then over here, I used Demon Forge and split fired with this guy, taking the last 2 wounds off, and I don't think I did anything to this drone that I shot at.
Like that was just solid.
Yeah, yep. So he saved all them. We did a lot of charging in the centre here, sort of killed a few things here and there, nothing really happened. I charged into this guy and got cut down. Demon Prince should have known that was coming. So pretty much the big one though was, again, he used his stratagem to blow up, killed Marines up here as well, and blew up the Hellbrute. So I got rid of it, but at a hefty cost. Over here, it's just give and take with this Hell Turkey. Every turn he seems to just like take 1 Plague Marine, they stab him, I heal a wound, I eat another one, back and forth. Alright, so we'll have the next Deathguard turn and we'll see what happens.
So you just stay there.
That's alright. Just keep watching. And that's now going on the internet. Alright guys, end of this turn. These guys jumped down here. These guys moved. Well, they didn't hide. They assisted in blowing up my Hell Turkey and it's gone. It didn't blow up, didn't do anything. It pretty much just harassed him for the game, but that's okay. Going to the centre here, the Deathguard have now taken control. So I copped a pretty serious whooping in here once the Demon Prince stepped in. So I don't have any models in the centre anymore. He's got troops on that centre bit. I've got most of my troops over here. I've still got this big demon guy over here, so I'm going to try and blow holes in as much of this as I can, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get over here. But I'll see what I can do. That was an absolute ass whooping by the Deathguard. Am I missing anything?
Dude exploded.
That's right. His spider exploded, took mortal wounds, mortal wounds, mortal wounds, and mortal wounds for days. That was what happened. I remember there was something. Thanks for that.
That's 3 vehicles exploding for this game now.
Yeah, and a lot of people have died. Alright. Well, I'll go have my next turn. I think it's my turn 4, possibly turn 5. I'll check, and we'll get back to you.
Yeah, but
Alright, so at the end of the Iron Warrior's turn, we managed to shoot in here and blow away the bloat drone. And then this fire base got a line of sight on a few things and shot, but didn't do anything of significance. So pretty much we're going to call the game there, because I can't get from there to there in the short amount of turns we have. And this guy's shooting. I can't shoot everything in here. So he's got troops on the centre. He's got troops over here on his objective. And still got a Demon Prince, a vehicle, some solid stuff in the centre. Yep, couple of characters, some more plasma over here. So it's definitely a solid grip on the centre of the board. If this happened to be the big objective, well, I might have some sort of stake in it. But we've decided to call it there. It was an absolute grind of a battle. Demon engines everywhere all over the battlefield. So what I will do is, have you got a man of the match?
Oh, man of the match would probably just be the Demon Prince. He saved the day at the end.
The Demon Prince. Here he is in the middle. He did. He cut his way through 2 demon engines, the Greater Possessed.
Other than that, then maybe the Bloat Drone, because
Yep.
he did pass so many. He didn't die until the end, and he just kept passing all the
Yep.
saves. So.
He absorbed an absolute bucket load of damage. I think for me, I'm going to give man of the match to...
Well,
I don't know which Greater Possessed it was, but it was one that ran in there and done some serious damage. Actually, no, I'll take that back. I'm giving man of the match to this guy because he's still sitting here and he probably reasonably...
yeah, he was definitely solid.
Yeah.
Cost you a command point every turn, but he's solid with that.
Yeah, he pretty much gunned down a vehicle or a unit per turn. So, actually, yeah, we'll go with this guy. Oh! Alright, so once again, these are the models that Tim makes and also all this beautiful terrain that we've been playing on throughout the game. So as I said, I'll get some links off Tim to put in the description.
Sounds good.
Yep. If you like this, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And we'll get back to you. Cheers.
On the deal.